Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D, about to react to this video by Spill Sessions titled Jeffree Star Goes Off on Jamie, Charlie, and Nikkitutorials. Oh, I have not heard from Nikkitutorials in a minute. And Jamie Charlie, when is somebody not going off on it? And when is Jeffree Star not being messy? Okay, let's see what Skeletor has to say and why he going off on somebody yet again, child. Let's watch.
You guys, we have got to talk about Jeffree Star because he was going off on live the other night. He was talking about James Charles, Nikkitutorials. It all surrounds his review of Louis Vuitton's new makeup, and it turned into this whole...
This man just has always looked very demonic to me. I've never liked his face. And there's something evil lurking. That's all I will say about Skeletor, but I just don't like him, this man. And I know he has said racist things as well in the past. I just have never, ever liked him. Even if he didn't say anything racist, though, I would have never trusted this face. It's demonic. Look at it.
Big drama, and we're gonna get into everything that he had to say. Louis Vuitton has officially entered the beauty world with the launch of their first full makeup collection released globally last month. Created in collaboration with makeup artist
I would never buy makeup this expensive.
The line includes 55 refillable lipsticks in satin and matte finishes, 10 tinted lip balms, and 8 eyeshadow quads.
I'm like, wait, makeup is very expensive. I'm thinking of the makeup I get from Sephora and whatnot, but I buy brands like Too Faced and Urban Decay, you know, brands like that. So, I mean, I don't want to say they're that much, you know, cheaper than these, but they are cheaper. But, like, I would never buy no Christian Dior, Louis Vuitton, or Gucci. That's just stupid. You know, I feel like they shit is way, way more expensive.
Prices start at around 100 and...
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Connected. Yes. Fuck out of here. I would never pay that.
$60 for lipsticks and
$250
for eyeshadow palettes.
Go to hell.
Extremely controversial. Tons of beauty gurus were taking to social media to review the new brand.
Ain't no fucking lipstick in the world worth that.
And some said that they bought the products themselves to review. And that's exactly where the drama really stems from, of people thinking that the people that bought these products and reviewed them were more authentic
basic ass
lipstick,
$160
than those that were given the PR for free. James Charles was one of the ones that purchased the products, noting that he didn't receive the PR package, and so he didn't hold back at his review. First, coming for the pricing.
Said about this brand as of yet because every influencer got it in PR. Well, I didn't. I went to the Louis Vuitton store in New York City when I was there a couple of days ago and spent $800 on this 4-color eyeshadow palette,
you slow,
2
Jamie
lipsticks,
Charlie.
and 1 lip balm. $800 on 4 beauty products, but I'm going to give you guys the real tea. Now, with this whole launch, obviously there are quite a lot of differing opinions. The price is obviously the biggest discussion. Now, before I say anything at all, okay, $250 is no eyeshadow palette, no packaging, no formula on planet Earth, unless it literally had like crushed diamonds in a glitter formula that is actually worth $250. Exactly. It is 100% a scam. However, if you really think about it, all luxury shopping is a scam.
He did say that the packaging was unreal and that they did seem to pay it.
That's not necessarily true. It is most of the time, but there is a difference between some drugstore makeup and makeup at Sephora. Some, I'll be very clear, because there is some really, really good drugstore makeup as well. Some cheap makeup where they do it well, but a lot of it powdery and just low quality when it's like $1, $2, you know. But when you go to Sephora, the quality, you can feel the quality, you can see the quality. So I wouldn't say that's a scam per se. Sometimes it is though.
Attention to the detail there, but overall, it just wasn't worth the money in his eyes.
This is crazy.
I mean, I can tell you that.
I don't also Louis Vuitton makeup because I don't want to talk about this anymore. I know that most people cannot afford to shop this brand, so don't worry. If you can't, you're not missing out.
His makeup is sickening though. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Literally anything. If you can afford to shop this brand and you're interested, first of all, good for you. Please hit me up or slide into my DMs. Okay, I'm totally open to a sugar mommy or daddy. eyeshadow palette? Absolutely not. The formula is very, very basic and bland. You can do much, much, much better for a cheaper price. Lipsticks, on the other hand, I can get behind. I don't think they're worth $160, but people are going to pay for them regardless, in my opinion. So if you're going to pick up anything from the brand, I would at least allow it to be these. The packaging is very nice. Both matte and satin formulas apply nicely. They feel comfortable on the lips. There was a good shade selection. You know, we all work hard for our money. And if you want to spend it on that, be my guest. I wouldn't, but if you do, I don't think you'll be disappointed.
Nikkitutorials also purchased the products as she seemed to think that her having beef with Pat McGrath was the reason she wasn't sent a PR package.
Louis Vuitton just launched $250 eyeshadow palettes, and if that wasn't enough, $160 lipsticks. And if you're like, girl, yeah, we saw the PR packages, where's yours? Well, when I saw that Pat McGrath is the creative director, I now suddenly understand why my PR package was imaginary.
But she didn't love the products either. Just like James, after testing it out, she just didn't think it was worth the money.
This has got to be the most boring, lackluster eye I've done in months. $250 for this? For this? You know what? I'm skipping lipstick. I'm saving that for another time. I can't do this anymore. Oh!
Now, people were taking their reviews as honest because they bought it with their own money and could visually see as they were testing it that some of the eyeshadows, the pigment just wasn't there and the lipstick did transfer. And so when Jeffree Star sat down to do a review and said that he got the PR package and seemed to love the products, everyone was calling him out for being fake.
I'm sure you've seen the Louis Vuitton makeup line. It's been revealed. There's reviews everywhere. I think you saved the best review.
He got on a Louis Vuitton
It
shirt.
truly feels like Christmas. I've been waiting for Louis Vuitton to make makeup for so long. Probably the heaviest PR box I've ever felt in my life. Here she is in all her
this
glory.
feels like acting.
Oh my god. Vacation super easy. It went on like a dream. Now, oh, it's giving this aura of luxury and raspberry.
Oh my god.
A little bit came off.
Is that a Louis Vuitton straw? Oh, it's not letting me zoom. Maybe because I'm recording the screen. This is a fucking Louis Vuitton straw, bruh. He's definitely getting paid by these people. A Louis Vuitton straw? Go to hell, Skeletor. Yeah, look. That is a Louis Vuitton straw. I didn't even know they made straws.
Came off.
He's weird. They're either paying him off or he is glazing because he wants to be seen by them and he wants to work with them. Or he's so blinded by, oh, this is luxury because it's Louis Vuitton. So he's tricking himself into thinking that it's the most amazing thing ever.
Off, but it looks flawless. Line my lips with the Jeffree Star.
It doesn't look flawless. It looks uneven. Oh, he lined it.
Now let's go in with the matte formula in shade Rouge Louis. Very comfortable.
That basic ass
Didn't
lipstick.
get on my teeth, and it's so beautiful. Pay off immediately. A lot. I'm gonna go in with this beautiful bronze.
That should look powdery and dry as hell. Was supposed to be dry. No, not actually. I have some very buttery, smooth feeling eyeshadows, but this just looks powdery and pasty like him.
There. The shadow is more of a bronzy satin metallic.
No, it looks flat and dry and
Blend the
basic.
other color effortlessly. Burgundy. Now we're just gonna buff it lightly right under the waterline and go into the darker color. It was the most highly anticipated review of the summer, and Louis Vuitton did not disappoint. Huge congratulations to Pat McGrath for slaying the beauty line.
Look at how faint the colors look. Like they don't even look. I like very pigmented, poppy eyeshadows. Like I want to put it on and pop it off my face, you know? That I like my colors to really show up, especially because I'm a brown woman, so I need more pigmented colors. But this looks like it wouldn't even show on my skin.
This is such a beautiful experience.
I know the price point may not be for everybody.
And that's okay, but if you can, snap up a piece of luxury.
No.
This is more than makeup. This is an experience, and a House of Louis really came correct.
Now, Jeffree has been known for truthful reviews, as he has said before that he has so much money, he didn't need to make deals with these brands to keep his wealth, to review stuff. Even though I will say sometimes Jeffree does go with public opinion, like the time where he claimed he was going to review Hailey Bieber's Road and he purchased it and just threw it away in the trash can and didn't even test out the products before saying that the brand was horrible. And this was at the time where Selena Gomez was very much favored in the public eye, so him saying that the product was trash and he didn't even use the products, he just actually threw it in the trash, had some people like, okay, like he's not always like the most honest. It wasn't like he reviewed it and was like, I don't like Hailey Bieber or anything like that. He didn't try it at all. But a lot of people have trusted Jeffree in the past because he just hasn't been one that has received free products. And
look at him with all this fucking Louis Vuitton. I would not trust this man. Something going on. Why he got so much of that shit? And always at their events and shit. No.
Gassed up a company.
Look at this.
Because they were being nice to him or he was doing a brand deal with them. He certainly always seemed like he was.
And it's ugly. It's not even nice.
Was not worth the money. But with this, some
Very
people
tight.
were kind of skeptical because they were like, Jeffree, this is not worth the money and you are lying to our faces. But on the other hand, people also noted that Jeffree is a huge fan of Louis Vuitton, from tracksuits to luggage and trunks. He's not been one to shy away from sharing his love for the brand, so some weren't too surprised that his review was so loving. But he claimed that he was being truthful in his review and even doubled down by buying more products from the line with his
I hate the products that have the LV splattered everywhere. I think it looks so tacky. The purses and items that I have that are Louis Vuitton, they're more subtle. Like I have this black purse where it has the logo all over, but it blends in with the purse. Like you can only see it if you like look really close, but from a distance it just looks like a black purse. Like I like the more subtle Louis Vuitton products, and I have a couple other purses that just have like the one little LV for the buckle. Like, you know, keeping it real simple, but the LV everywhere, I think looks so tacky. So I don't really even like a lot of that shit.
Me for another TikTok.
Do you think that the makeup I bought myself from Louis Vuitton will be just as good as the free stuff? Even though I was on the PR list and reviewed it, oh baby, I'm a fan of this brand. There was makeup brushes, there was other stuff that was not available. Yes, I bought it with my own money. Let's unbox it now! For some reason, a lot of people were upset that I was so excited about Louis Vuitton's launch. Baby, remember when I told you I was a super fan? Hi, I am. I wasn't disappointed. The shit was bomb, but there was a whole collection, and I only got a couple things in the
shit that takes $5 to make.
Money. Duh, can't breathe, you guys. Yes, Louis Vuitton has a whole line.
Now, as the reviews all started to pick up and go viral, Jeffree got a wave of backlash saying that he just wasn't being real about the quality of these products, and so he had some things to say, stitching Nikkitutorials TikTok and standing his ground on his review of the eyeshadow palette, specifically compared to James and Nikki.
For $250.
Oh.
Not even pigment was included. I tried another palette from the launch for my tube channel, and that, although boring, at least had...
Oh, hello! Okay, so I filmed part 1 actually days ago, never predicting all of this drama. Now it's Monday morning, I woke up all peaceful, had a really great sleep, my skin is looking so clear, but I guess there was a full moon last night! It must be Mercury retrograde, or it really must be the full moon, because I woke up today to thousands and thousands of random hate comments, all about Miss Louis Vuitton. Okay, so the topic of discussion is, of course, the $250 eyeshadow palette. Now I guess Nikkitutorials and James Charles reviewed the makeup, they bought it themselves, they were not on the PR list, so is it giving Bitter Betty, or why am I involved? I actually respect Nikkitutorials, but if you hear her in the intro, she said that she reviewed a different Louis palette for her YouTube channel, and that one was totally fine with pigment, even though it was boring according to her, it had pigment. So she chose to use the lightest color story for a TikTok, and now everyone's coming at me like I'm a liar. We're seeing a lot of things like, oh, Jeffree, you just wanted to be on the PR list for Louis, so you lied for them. I'm the dumbass that bought a $150,000 pool table from Louis Vuitton. You think I care about a pretty lipstick?
He then goes off on James, calling him out, saying that he texted minors. Like, it really went from makeup to serious real quick. Like, Jeffree was not standing for the fact that people were coming at him and his review.
Why are you
I'm also live streaming right now. Let's try the palette again. And I have one more thing to say. I woke up to all these comments. Well, Nikki and James used it, and it didn't, and they didn't have the same experience as you. We're still listening to what James Charles has to say. Someone that admitted to texting minors and then deleted.
What the fuck that got to do with this makeup, Skeletor? Don't piss me off. What does that have to do with anything with the tea in China? Stay on topic. We talking about this makeup, this basic ass makeup that's overpriced. And now you want to, well, y'all don't forget he was texting minors. I don't like him.
The apology video? You guys are believing someone that likes children. I think we have a bigger issue at hand.
That's a bit wild to say. I don't remember all of the details. So, but children is kind of crazy. I don't remember. I'm not even gonna talk about that. But I know Jamie Charlie was on some bullshit, and I know he ain't shit for whatever he did. I don't remember what it was. I mean, I know it was involving. Anyway, I don't recall. But the point is, he's trying to deflect. That's the point.
That anyone would think I would lie about something.
But was it somebody who was 18 and he's just saying it's a minor, or was it an actual minor? Or was it that somebody lied? I don't remember.
To get a free lipstick.
But him saying children, that just implies something like, I don't, whatever.
But you look at that.
I just feel like he's on some bullshit though. And he's doing a lot.
My own money. Look. Look at that.
He also wanted to defend the eyeshadow since people said that it didn't have pigment, and he said that he didn't preload his brush when he made his video and stood by
Was it like a
pigmented.
child?
This is the brush I used in the review. Let's put her down. Here is a clean, brand new one. This is the Jeffree Star S4 brush launching in November. Now let's go right here and let's not cut the video. Oh no. Oh my god, it has pigment. I'm also live streaming this right now and I can't stop laughing. Okay, let me take my brush and let me bring it right to the eye with no cuts. Doesn't have any pigment. Oh my god, I don't see it. Oh no, nothing's there.
You are pasty white. So yeah, it's showing up a little bit, but it's still faint even on you.
I mean, that looks like a lot of pigment to me. What?
Not for $250.
I look, you're gonna dunk in there again and you're gonna go right in. We're gonna take the J.
If you know anything about eyeshadow, you know that that's just not giving good pigment to me. And it looks so chalky and it looks like it's cheap. It just looks cheap.
That's fine, and we're gonna go right in here. Oh no, oh no. Immediately go right up here and soften that edge. Deep blue shade, and let's see if it has any sort of
Okay, I don't care.
Oh, would you look at that?
He is so fucking messy. I hate it. No, that's a bit of show. I don't hate this man, but he get on my nerves.
And here, oh my god, James Charles and Nikkitutorials, they bought the Louis makeup. But every other thing they reviewed this year has been for free. And none of y'all think for a second, maybe they didn't get paid to say something was great this year? Are y'all delusional? When I was friends with Nikkitutorials, she was making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, if not a week, with sponsored posts. But Jeffree lied because he wants to stay on the Louis.
Why are you telling her business?
Regardless, I spent millions of dollars at Louis. They've never given me a damn thing in my life. You think I'm gonna stay on the PR list for
you stupid thing.
a fucking free lipstick? Who do these people think I am? You think I want to stay on a PR list to get a free lipstick? You think I'm that stupid and desperate?
He continued talking about Nikkitutorials, making it seem like she didn't like the products because of her beef with Pat McGrath.
So if you're gonna come at me because James and Nikki didn't like it and I did, who are you? Are you okay? Aw, because I'm on the PR list and they weren't. Sounds like you're bitter and jealous. Nikkitutorials literally says, Pat McGrath doesn't like me. Oh, okay. Well, what'd you do to her? Maybe she just doesn't like your content. Who cares? Sorry that your idol doesn't like you, but that has nothing to do with me. And all of a sudden, the makeup gets a bad review. Right, Queenie, right. It's giving tomfoolery.
People asked him why he was even pressed about this whole thing, and he said that
does
he usually
what?
ignores backlash, but he woke up to thousands of people commenting.
Okay, well, why are you taking your anger out on Jamie Charlie and fucking Nikkitutorials if the people are mad at you?
And he really wanted to
That
just
sounds like misdirected anger to me.
shut this all down.
That's the only reason why I make today's videos. Normally I ignore everybody, don't care, don't concern me. I woke up to thousands of comments. I mean, if you go check my Louis video, they're all there. I don't delete comments, I don't care. Okay, but I'm very, very proud of my integrity, my truth, my page, my reviews. Okay. All right, we have 2 brand new videos uploaded. Some people call me integrity. Hello. If you want to preload my makeup brushes?
This man is so fucking messy. I cannot. Anyway, sure, he's messy as usual. What is new? I do get a kiki from it, okay? Because he's still online terrorizing the people with his skeleton looking fucking face and just looking demonic. I don't know why people even follow him and continue to watch him because he creeps me the fuck out. I can't keep looking at this face, but y'all can, I guess, for some makeup reviews, but sure. But I think that it was wrong for him to take his anger out on Jamie Charlie and Nikkitutorials. If that's how they feel, that's how the fuck they feel. How you gonna tell them that, oh, they just bitter and Jamie Charlie was fucking with minors? What the fuck they gotta do with makeup? Anyway, messy as usual. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.